NVIDIA, SMI, all kind of related. If you follow this channel, you'll know why. The day has arrived. What can you expect tonight? What can you get out of this tonight for the live earnings? Plus, we are going to go live a couple of hours early as we prepare for the NVIDIA earnings. So there's double shows tonight. There's the preparing for NVIDIA earnings earlier, and then there's the earnings call itself. What can you expect from me tonight, and what can I deliver for you tonight? And we've got some news and a warning about some potential risk before we go into the earnings, hence why the markets are down today. You probably know, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Inflation's starting to raise its head in the UK, nearly all down to rising fuel costs. Does that affect our tech stocks, NVIDIA tonight and SMCI? Does it? Well, I'm going to talk about that right now. Plus, I'm going to give you what you can expect from the call tonight. We had 34,000 join us last time, which gave us the highest percentage to ratio to subscribers of any channel in the world. We're very, very proud of that. So thank you for joining me. And tonight's earnings is going to be even better. We're always learning lessons from you how to make it better. Tonight on the call, we're going to provide you with all the figures as they come out from the earnings, the balance sheet, who's buying, who's selling on the inside, the profits, the margins, the cash balances, the gross margins, all of this stuff, the net margins. We're going to cover all of this. We're also going to cover, as it happens, live breaking news as it comes out, reaction from everybody, different perspectives, how it's going. We're also obviously going to cover the live trading. People are going to be trading throughout the night. We might continue trading throughout the night through the early hours, so we might keep the stream going on that. A very popular part of the stream last time was this. We had 8 of you, and we've got 10 spots available tonight. That's the maximum we can do. 8 of you called in and you shared the call with me, and you like to give your reactions during the call. All these spots around me can be taken up by our members only. We don't want anyone phoning in naked and being an idiot. Do you know what I'm saying? We have to be members only for real investors. It'll be open to all our investors, all our members to call in, and you can fill these spots. Not only can you react by telling me what you think about certain things as it happens, you can give live reaction, thumbs up, thumbs down. You'll be able to vote on things. You'll be able to react to different things. Did you like what he just said? Did you not like what he just said? All that kind of stuff. You'll be able to be involved in this tonight. So we've got a very, very interactive, fun, informative, quality, I hope you'd agree, earnings call presented to you tonight. We hope to provide the best earnings call in the world. That's the aim. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But news now. We have a scare. We have a bit of a scare come out this morning. No surprise. The markets are down. I said it'd be volatile. It is. We've held above 140, which is great. We're very happy about that. But we do have this and others. This is just one particular item I wanted to pick up for you, to bring you about NVIDIA. We are going to cover SMCI on the next video. But I do have, and this information is provided by Alpha Spread and Seeking Alpha, Black Friday deals right now. You can get these Black Friday deals. I'll give you the links in the chat where we're doing free trials, discounts, and all the rest of it. You might as well take advantage of it because without my referral or anybody's referral, you don't get these benefits, free trials, and so on and so forth. So I've got some great news for you about NVIDIA. SMCI is coming up on the next video. So shall we go and have a look at it? That's coming up next. And what's coming up now is NVIDIA. So let's have a look. This is just out some moments ago, literally moments ago. The European Central Bank, because we've seen inflation raising its head in Europe, mainly to do with power costs, and that's mainly caused by Ukraine. It may not affect America, and it probably won't. But anyway, ECB cautions investors over potential AI price bubble. I don't believe so. There are some calls for a $400 price tonight. Anyway, I'm not sure how reliable that is. From fairly reliable sources, but a bit, maybe a bit ahead of themselves, I'm calling for 200. The European Central Bank warned investors Wednesday on the potential hazards of concentrating too much money in the US tech, specifically the Magnificent Seven and other artificial intelligence-related stocks. This concentration among a few large firms raises concerns over the possibility of an AI-related asset price bubble. The bank noted in its Financial Stability Review, which was published today, a few moments ago, also, in a context of deeply integrated global equity markets, it points to risks of adverse global spillovers should earnings expectations for these firms be disappointed. Now, let me say, I think I'm pretty confident, actually, that NVIDIA will beat earnings tonight. Will it be enough for the market? Everything is priced to perfection. That is a different story. I honestly don't know. Please tap the like button. We're coming up to 200 people watching live. If we get another few more likes, we're going to get suggested by YouTube, and this is going to blow up. We aim to be the best channel for NVIDIA and SMCI tonight. We're very excited about it. This concentration among a few large firms raises concerns over the possibility of an AI price bubble. Sorry, I've just read that, haven't I? The bank raised concerns over too much money invested in a handful of big tech names. Also, concentration of equity market capitalization and earnings among a handful of single names, notably in the United States, has increased greatly in recent years. But it should, because America holds the best businesses right now. These are the businesses of the future. Is this the dot-com bubble? No, it's not. It's not. It's a completely different thing, and I'm very confident in the valuation of NVIDIA. Like we've said before, if you look forward on its earnings, not backwards, then you will actually come to the conclusion that actually the earnings per ratio is actually very reasonable, as is the S&P 500. Also, concentration of have I read that again? No, I haven't. Also, concentration of equity market capitalization and earnings among a handful of single names, notably the United States, has increased greatly in recent years. I think I did read it out, didn't I? Anyway, the ECB pointed that the Magnificent Seven comprises more than 30% of the total market cap in the S&P 500, as it should. It's not the NASDAQ. There are other ETFs far more aggressive in tech than the S&P 500, but I am happy with the balance. Remember how they got there. Remember how the S&P allocates its stock. It does it over time. It rebalances itself every 6 to 12 months. The ones that aren't performing drop off. The ones that are performing better move in. And it's all done by market cap and performance. And there's many, many criteria for it to be placed in the S&P and where it ranks in the S&P. So the fact that it is tech-weighted and its concentration is because those companies are deserving of it. So, I've got no problem with that. Notably, earnings reporting from large tech companies such as NVIDIA have significantly influenced equity market volatility over the last few quarters. They have. Of course they have. It's just the way it is. Unfortunately, they are just outperforming everything else. Does that mean we shouldn't buy them? No. Actually, the valuation is okay. It's just because we have an AI revolution right now, like the Industrial Revolution. Get with the program. This is the future. This is where we're going. And a lot of money is being spent and earned in this sector. Yes, it's concentration, but it will spill over into other companies further down the line. This means jolts in the US tech sector could expose equity funds to volatility. Last point. While increased investor demand has also led to additional investment in these firms, the rising concentration is largely due to significant valuation gains in a few large US companies, the report said. In a context of high equity market concentration overall, potential overvaluation concerns and evaluated volatility risk shocks to individual companies or to the US technology sector could lead to a sudden drop in fund returns and subsequent sharp outflows, further amplifying market dynamics. That is true. That is true. If suddenly the Mag 7 all decided not to make any money and they all dropped 30%, the S&P would go down. Yes, of course it would. But the S&P valuation, as I said, is a fair valuation, as is as is the NVIDIA, as is Google. Microsoft is a bit hot, but at the end of the day, these companies are performing well and they deserve to be where they are. The ECB serves the 20 European nations that use the euro. One of its primary duties is to set the interest rates at which it tends to commercial banks in the euro area. I'm not going to go on anything else in there, and we're not too concerned about what they're doing at the moment. So let me go back to NVIDIA stock right now and wrap up this video. We are going to cover the earnings tonight. We are going to go live extra early for those that want to do the build up to it as well in a separate stream. You might want to be part of that as well. Well, we'll be looking for opportunities to take some early profits. So if we look at the upcoming live streams, nice and simple, there is the prepare for the earnings, and there is the earnings. So you can just join here and catch the earnings, or if you want to go a little earlier and watch the build up and all the rest of it, debates and live phone-ins, and we'll also have that on the main call, but there'll be extra stuff here you might want to be part of. The link is there, and I'll put it below the chat. All right, there you go. What do you make of that? Interesting stuff, right? I'm not worried. I'm not concerned. I do expect a good earnings tonight for NVIDIA. Coming up on my next video, I'm going to do a recap on SMCI, how that will be related to tonight, because it certainly will be. And we'll have a look at that. All right, so click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Don't forget, join me early. Only 10 spots available to be live reaction on the panel for the earnings phone-in. Over here, I'll put the build up, and down here I shall put the event itself. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.